What the fuck is up, guys? My name of course is Visro, and I'm coming at you guys with another graphic design tutorial. This is basically going to be making, well, once you've got your own logo, making it into a avatar, or like 3D based avatar. Now there's a lot of tutorials on this. I'm going to show you how I do it, and I'm actually going to do the whole process, so starting from this to like the very final product basically. Alright, so what we've got here, we've just got the background, whatever. Okay, I'm just going to use the Saw logo because I'm not too sure where my Saw avatar PSD went. So basically, first we want to start with making it, well, actually it doesn't have to be big at all. It can be really small, but it probably works better at whatever resolution you got it, so it's like not blurry. You can see these pixelated, kind of like on the corners here. It's not that great. But I'm going to do this really roughly, but make sure the quality is as great as you can because it will show up if it's not that great. So to select this, we need to turn this into an AI file so it's readable for Cinema4D. I just forgot the name of it for a second. Yeah, so you're gonna need Cinema4D and Photoshop. Alright, so you control click and you can select the whole layer, then we can remove that and you can see we've got this selection. We can then right click and we can go, where is it? Make work path and put it on like, I think the lowest you can do is 0.1, 0.5. Okay, there we go. 0.5 is the lowest. Now you can see up here, it's got, like I said, it's going to be jaggedy and stuff. You can fix those up if you really want to, but for now I'm not going to bother. It's fine like that. But you should see, where is it? Paths. I'm not too sure where it is actually. Oh, here it is. It's kind of screwed up with my layers. Okay, yeah, there's the paths. You can see this whole logo there. It looks really disgusting, but anyway, from here we're going to go to File, Export, Paths to Illustrator. Work path. I'm just gonna chuck it on my desktop and call it. I'll call it Saw. Yeah. Alright, so once we've got that, we'll open Cinema4D, File, Merge, or you can just drag and drop it in, which will be probably easier. But anyway, Saw. Open that. Now you can see we've got the Saw logo here. Now it's only 2Ds, but you can see because they're on different like layer type things, not different layers, because they're separate, because they're separated in like they're two different shapes kind of thing. They're gonna have two different paths. You can keep it like that if you want to move it, but I'm gonna like grab them both, right click, and where is it? Connect objects plus delete, and then I'm just gonna take this out of the folder if I can, if it's gonna let me. There we go, and delete that. Gonna grab an extrude node up here, chuck that on there. Now you can see we've got the 3D basic stuff right here. Alright, then you want to move the depth, so just click on it, go movement, move the depth out. And like I said, you can have it on two different shapes. Like you can give it on two different extrude knobs, so you can change the color, have one color and one another, but it's not really gonna matter at the moment because the way I do it doesn't matter how many layers or how many paths you have. I'll just show you, but yeah, I'm just gonna make it like this because I think the side-on thing looks cool. I'm just gonna make like a white. I think, yeah, okay. I'll make it a little bit gray though because so it kind of shows up a bit better. Go away. Ugh, okay, let's delete this. Oh wait, never mind. It already does it because I changed it to gray, and because it's already on the shape. Okay. Now we've got that, let's just see what it's going to look like. Yeah, okay, that's really basic, but yeah, whatever. Anyway, I'm actually, for the tutorial purposes, I'm going to keep it straight so it's like flat on, but you can do it whatever way you want, but I'm just going to do it straight, so it's like this, and I'm going to right click and save as. Oh, I forgot, you got to edit I got to edit my settings for this, so if you don't have your settings, like if you don't already have a Lightroom or anything set up, just do the exact same as what I'm doing. If I can find it, PNG, and then tick the alpha and straight alpha. Choose the output to like just wherever you want to save it, and that's basically what you have to do. Render that, and it should automatically save it there. I won't actually know because I've got desktop icons hidden. Saw PNG. There we go. There's the 3D. It's really basic, really basic, but. Once we've got that, we're going to drag that. We don't actually need this path anymore. I'll just remove that just by hitting escape. and I'm going to drag this over here. Now, it did come out really small. I didn't change the output or anything like that, but this is going to be really basic, so don't worry about that. If I can just put this back in here, please. There we go. Okay. Now, I'm just going to make it like, it's going to be blurry and stuff. Don't worry about that. I'm just showing you how to do it. Just going to blur on the edges a little bit. Yeah. Alright, now, because the reason I made it like this, I actually probably should have made it like on the side on thing, but the reason I did it is because then I can actually make this really simple. You want a 2D layer as well, so then you can clipping mask things. I'm going to do this really roughly. Like, you can tell that's not even the right size or anything, but it's pretty close, I think. For the tutorial, it's pretty close. So now we've got the 2D, 2D, and we've got the 3D here, obviously, and then the white background. So first of all, what we want to do is actually add some, well, I mean, you can add some effects and stuff like that, but I'm not really going to bother doing that right now. But the reason we've got a 2D and 3D, I should probably explain that, is, the reason for that is so then we can clipping mask things. So say if I got a picture of like, I don't know, a giraffe or something, I could just like chuck it on and then clipping mask it, and it would be like over top of that. You know what I mean? Well, you can't respond, but hopefully you know what I'm talking about. So it's basically, I'm just going to chuck this on like that and make this a gray. There, now I've got something clipping masked, so it's not so plain. I'm just going to make this small really quick. There. That's my Saw avatar right there. Looks pretty cool. Not at all. But anyway, this is just an example. Now, I'm not going to do anything with this at the moment. But what we do want to do is we want to make a new layer. We should probably duplicate the 2D again. Oops, not that. We want to duplicate the 2D. Remove that. Now we've just got another 2D layer basically. But we're going to right click, blending options, and go stroke. And just chuck it on like a white stroke. So it kind of gives it like a border. Maybe make it like pixels. Maybe 7 or 8, probably 7. But then make this black, and then chuck it on screen. So screen basically just hides black. If you have any black on anything, it will just hide it. Then I'm gonna add like a drop shadow underneath the 3D one here. Add a bit of depth to it a little bit. Increase the size, and so it kind of looks a bit more 3D on the page. Now, because I didn't actually move the 3D, like I didn't, hold on, how to explain it. I didn't actually like rotate it like that and make it look, you know, extruded or anything like that. I just kind of kept it like flat on, so it's not going to look too 3D at the moment. It looks kind of 2D if anything, but yeah, anyway, you guys know what I mean. Yeah, basically that's like how to do the logo part of it. I know it looks really crappy, but it was just a really quick example. Like I made that in a few minutes. If you want to spend like a lot of time on it and like make a permanent logo for yourself, avatar for yourself, I should say, then obviously take a lot more time. Now with the text, a lot of people use MyRaid or something like that. MyRaid Pro. I'm just gonna call it MyRaid. I think that's how you say it. I'm just put Saw, and I'm just gonna make it gray so I can see it. I should make it the same color as this. Yeah. But then they just kind of like close this down a little bit here. They can morph it a bit. And bring this in. And then just add like the same stroke, light stroke. Oh, you can't really see it unless I put the drop shadow, then you'll be able to see it. Move, yeah, like that. That's basically all there is to it. You can obviously get a lot more complex and keep on adding like more effects and like some cool clipping masks and make like pop avatars and stuff like that, but I'm not going to bother doing that right now. I'm just going to add some random stuff so you can see how like it can, I don't know, look a little bit better. Put this on overlay. I don't know, you can add whatever you want, it doesn't really matter. See, that doesn't even look that bad, to be honest. It looks okay. But that's just something that I made in just a couple minutes. Easy to do. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that. If you did, leave a like. And I'm sorry for the pretty bad tutorial, but you guys know what I mean. Just follow that exact process. And, you know, but obviously when you're doing it here, I would suggest rotating it a bit. Make it not like really crazy or anything, but let's just put it back straight. I'll just show you really quickly. Like maybe bend it backwards. or depending what the logo is, maybe bend it forwards, might look cool, or like a bit on an angle, or however you want to bend it. But like, yeah, bend it a little bit so it's not just flat on like this one. Otherwise, if you're gonna have it flat on, maybe give it a bit more depth, but then like bend it just down a little bit so it kind of shows you how it's like extruded. Yeah. Anyway, guys, hopefully you enjoyed. If you did, leave a like on the video, subscribe to my channel if you have not done already. Follow me on Twitter @Vuzero, and I'm going to be making a lot more tutorials for you guys and some speed ups and cool stuff coming out soon, so check them out. I'll catch you guys later. Peace.